Yeah, I'm streaming. How do I share this? Test, test. Alrighty. You know what time it is. Alrighty. Hold up, let me get this set up. The fuck? Why is the screen black? Oh, there it is. So, hello everyone. Are you excited? This is a very exciting day for 4 particular drivers. The Championship 4, they're about to race here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. This is the biggest race in probably the whole schedule. Yeah. The Championship 4, if you don't know, is the 35. If I can find the 35. There it is. Here's the 35. The 6. P1 Collymore. The 17. Colado. And the 60. Curate. I think that's how you say it. So we are going to be doing this entire race from start to finish. So the race is going to begin soon. Alrighty. So they're pacing now. This is the moment we've been waiting for all season. Who will win the cup? The trophy. here's the 60. Let's head to the front of the pack. Oh, let's view the names too. So it's probably a formation lap. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. So a little information, or just a little thing here, is on the leaderboard under the drivers who are in the Champ 4, you'll see a green line. So here, P1 Collymore, there's a green line under his name. He's a part of the Champ 4. So DFE 94, AFC, D4L, they're a part of the Champ 4. So just look for that green line. So now as we begin the pace, you can see all the palm trees and even the swamps in the background. And the hot air balloons. This is going to be an exciting 150 lap race here in Homestead. This site of great championships. You can see it. They're all doubled up now. As we're going up to turn 3. Something happened there. Not too sure what, but this seems to remain doubled up. Now we approach the restart zone. Green flag is out. Let's go racing at Homestead. You can see there, cool guy was already starting to push. Here's the 35 on the rear. Who the fuck? Wow, that's mighty loud. Alright, so there's the 60 on the rear of the 6. You can see the 35 is just off the side there. Already, Championship 4 drivers trying to get first place. Look at this, you can see all the cameras flashing from the stands. Well, the 9 is beginning to spin. I think the 35 caused that. Now we're on the back straightaway. Look, here's the path. Is it lagging? I think it might be a bit laggy. Oh, there's pits in here. So now as we approach the start-finish line, here's the 35 zooming past the 60. It's a 3 wide. At least what's happening in the front. The entire Championship 4 at the front of the pack. So we're going to continue to monitor the front of the pack. You see there, the other unlucky driver is not in the Champ 4. But yeah, we have 43 laps to go. And the 6 for now is just conquering this race. He's keeping that first place position. You can see the 35 and the 17 both closing in on him. And you see AFC there, just behind the 35. 60, that's AFC's down there. You see Tyler beside the 60. The 6 is starting to get way ahead. Who knows if this will be a win for the 6 car, but it's too early to tell. But he's very much dominating here. You can see there's the 35. He's starting to close in on the 6. Let's get a rear camera view here and get a little bit of a nicer view from the back of the 6 car. You can see there's a 35 with an attempted pass. And he went a bit high there. The 35 made his pass. That was successful, but will the 6 retake it? That's what we might see actually right now. Here's a rear camera view, not too much competition there. And the 6 past the 35. 35 making another pass here as we head onto the back straightaway. They're on each other's ass. That's what it is. Let's stay on TV one for a little. You can see there's the 6 and the 35. 17 did try to go low there. And the 60 is starting to catch up. It is going behind the 60. The 35 almost was in trouble there. Almost. Could have spun out and crashed. There they go. Off of turn 2. And it's just pretty calm for now. It's the 17 making several passes there over the course of this race. And by the way, we will interview the champion at the end of this race. At least I want to, but we'll have to see. A little bit of a material issue there. Right. So the 6 is going in a little open. The 60 and the 35 just passed him. That might be an issue for him. So let's focus on the 35 now. He's currently in first place. We just saw the 17 push the 60 there. Gave him a good little shove. I don't know if they're teammates or not, but there's the 35. He just went along the wall. That sent him back not too much, but a good amount. So here's at the front again. This is the 17, you can see, taking that first place spot. Here's the 60, and there's the 6 right there, approaching the 17 very fast. And there's the entire pack going by again. You can see there was the 17 and the 60 side by side. The 6 approaching from behind, getting in very closely. He might go in between if he finds a good spot. He might just go using another way. You can see the 35 starting to catch up to the 6 and going as fair. The 6 shooting himself in between. Oh, no. That's on his solo. Zooming in between. That's hard. Anyways, you see there's a 35. The 17. Whoa. What was that? I think that was the 60. He was having issues there. But, yeah, let's send him back a little. So, let's go back to the very front. You see the 35 and the 6 both competing for that first place spot. Once again, oh, that involved... Who's in the Castro scheme? So now it's just a fight between the 35 and the 6 to maintain and get first place. You see the 35 with the pass. They're now side by side. Let's go to our chase camera for a moment to get a closer view. Here they are. Here's the 35 and the 6. You can see the 60 not too far behind. They are now side by side. As you can see here. And the 35 in front, but who knows? And there's contact there. He's on the wall. And he maintains his first place spot. And the 35 is going to keep him trying. Into this, the 17 and the 60 also fighting each other to pass each other. AFC is the finish. Oh, so it did involve him. Alright. So we have 13 laps to go. This race is definitely going to be a long one. 150 laps here is going to take probably 2 hours. But anyways, you see the 35 made his pass there. The 6 is going to quickly retake that, and pardon, the 17 just passed him. AFC's in trouble. The 60, he spun a little, and that sent him back. You can see there's 35 and there's the 17. Let's head back to, let's actually focus on the 17 for a little. D4L Jet. He's in the championship 4. You can see that on the leaderboard. So the entire Champ 4 is at the very front of the pack. Um, I don't think the rest of the pack are going to make any passes on them or try and get in front. So yeah, and there was a caution there. I mean, yeah, I think it was just a small crash. But now they're just pacing. So we'll see how this ends up. Alrighty, so for anyone who's joining now, or who didn't hear, or who wasn't here in the intro, we're live from Homestead-Miami Speedway, and we are broadcasting the championship finale of the 9th season of the NNRL. It was a tremendous honor to broadcast the playoffs for the NNRL. That's when I started with Daytona. That was the last regular season race. Here we are. So you can see almost, well, everyone except Tyler went to the pits to get their resources there. Yeah. Let's see, there's Cooper. I had high hopes for Cooper. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I thought he was gonna really do good, but also apparently Jason's retiring. Yeah, apparently he's retiring. So whether he's retiring or not, he will actually be joining us in the booth, and he'll be here on CB1 and D2 broadcasts. So that's gonna be cool. Season X, 10th season. So now, as we approach the start-finish line, green flag is out. Let's continue racing here. Stage 1 in Miami for the championship. You can just see there. Tyler already in the front of the pack, making his pass. The 60 spinning. And that's setting back a lot. He's in the very back now. He's going to have to make passes and regain his position, you can see. Yeah, Tyler is keeping himself in the front, it seems. Tyler's in the 12 car, I believe. Anyways, here's the front of the pack. Let's focus on the 7. Pardon. Let's focus on the 17. You can see side by side with the 35. And there's AFC. He's making a lot of passes, actually. But well. Let's see if AFC in the 60 car can gain a spot. Alrighty, so you can see these 3, they're all in the Champ 4. They're all competing with each other to get into first place. You can see 17, we'll take that from the 6. Here's the 6 with the pass. 35 sort of in the middle. Now on the rear of the 6. So seems like he might go in between, but he's going along the wall. And behind the 17 there, you can see there. And let's see how AFC's doing. He's sort of at the front of a sort of backpack that's starting to form a little with Gavin and the rest of the people, racers, you know. And you can see there's Tyler on his rear. And that'll be interesting. Let's see if we can get back to the front. He's currently in, no, he's actually not in fourth place. Tyler took that, so soon enough, all Champ 4 drivers will be at the front. So let's see there, you can see all these three drivers, they're going from side to side, door to door, to rear to rear, you know, bumper to bumper. So they're just changing formations and positions. By the way, regarding the leaderboard, if you haven't known yet, any driver that has a green line under their name, they're a part of the checkpoints. It's a little something. But you can see there's a 60. He catched up with the other three Champ 4 drivers and is now approaching the front. The 35 spinning, wrecking into the wall. The 9 was involved there. The 17, caution is out. The 17 spun out there, probably because of the 60. But I think the 35 crashed a bit into the 6. So, yeah, we might have to see the replay there. Yeah. Caution is out. Yellow flag. That definitely set back the 35. It definitely did set him back. And it set back a little the 17, but they're just going to double up and regain. He's going to regain his spot. He's in the front. So, it's not easy. But, so yeah. So they're all doubled up. It's kind of chaotic. I don't see the restart zone, but green flag's out. Let's continue racing here. Stage 1. We got 21 laps. No. 20 laps to go. So, you can see the 17 already being very competitive. He just passed the 6 there. The 6 is going to regain that really quickly. At least he does regain it very quickly in the races. You can see there's the 35. He's ascending into that turn. So there's Gavin. They're just all fighting. It's out to 4 wide there. So here's the FE94. Let's focus more in the middle of the pack for a small moment. So here's Gavin. Gavin's in the 18 car, by the way. And the Champ 4, and I think that was contact between the 6 and the 17. The 17 saved it though, and now the 6 is leading. The 35 just took yeah, they're just bumping into each other. As you would have seen, he's 35. He's gonna save it. He's gonna cause any caution. He saved it. Racing got a little busy there, but they were bumping into each other, so that caused the 35 to go crazy. You know, the back of the pack is just getting busy with each other. So the 60 car, it basically has his first place position locked in place. If the 17 can catch up, then that will be a threat to the 60. So let's see if the other 2 Champ 4 drivers who got a little left behind and also can catch up. So yeah, that's the wrong driver. So here's the middle of the pack. You can see the 18 and the 35 there are side by side. We're gonna get a nice chase camera here just to get a better view. Look at that. There's the Everglades in the background. But there's a 6. You can see the entire field there. Alright, so here's the roof camera. It's too loud. So here's the roof camera. And you can see there's a 17 and the 60 ahead. And here's a rear camera. You can see there's a 35 from 18. 35 just passed the 18. And now the 35 is going to catch up on the 6 probably. Yeah, there he is. He's making his maneuver. So if we look at the spectator camera here, you can see there 35 was trying to make his pass. So here's the TV2 camera. And the 17 and the 60, well, really the rest of the pack has catched up to the 17 and the 60. Or we're way ahead. So, we're now have 14 laps to go. We'll have to see what's going to happen. Usually at the 10 laps to go mark, we see some aggressive driving. So let's see how that goes. I mean, the last race I broadcasted, we didn't see too much. So, yeah, so far, there has been cautions. You can see there's the 6 and the 17. They're door to door there. And the 17s were separated. Now, all of the Champ 4 drivers are bunched up and in the very front. And so a backpack has formed again. Like the back of the pack has formed again. And they're beginning to sort of separate. We're seeing a little gap there. The 18 is definitely trying to close that gap. So there's the 60 zooming by very close to the camera. Here's the 6 next to the 17. The 6 is going to make multiple passes. Just watch. He just went in between the 17 and the 60, and now going way in front. And now he is... No, not yet. The 60. Well, now he's leading, and the 17 is going to threaten that. He's trying to make a pass. They're just all side by side. And you can see the 35 is behind the 60. He's not really doing too much. You can just see he went there in between. That failed. And he got engaged in contact with the 17 out there. So these 4 drivers are all fighting each other for first place. You can see there the 35 took advantage. Contact between the 6 and the 35. The 35 is spinning, but he recovered. And the 6 is going to keep that spot in first place with the 35. Continues to make passes. The 6 seems to be going sort of in the middle and not really too in. The 35 consistently goes in the middle. So that's gonna... Let's see if that works out for him. Pardon the lag. You can see there's the 17 side by side with the 35. And there goes by the rest of the pack as we now enter into turn 3 and turn 4. So now we have 8 laps to go. Well, AFC kind of got behind. You can see Gavin passed him, but the 60 is going to pass him again sooner or later. So we can predict that the 35 or the 6 may win stage 1, and that will sort of help them. So see how this ends up as we now have 7 laps to go. The 35 just really bumped the 6 there. Here's the 17. He's going very in and trying to pass. You can see there's the 18 on his rear. So close. The 18 is being very competitive right now. He isn't really letting the 60 pass. You can see all of the Champ 4 drivers there. They were just in a single line. Now they're going. The 6 just lost a couple of places. Now here's the old Gavin. How is Gavin doing? I'm kind of curious. Look, it doesn't matter. You're not in the Champ 4. So, anyways, you can see there's the 60 just pushing on Gavin there in the 18. And there's... So, yeah. So let's focus on the 35 for a little. There are 6 laps to go. It's about to be 5. And I'm currently now at 5 laps to go. Yeah, lap 41. out of 150. So, yeah, you can see the 18. He's really being very competitive. So here's the 6 and the 60. They are next to each other. Here's the 17. He went in between of the 18 and the 6 to between and pass. And now he's sort of catching up to the 35 there. And the 35 is pretty ahead. Now as we have 4 laps to go, the driving might get aggressive. I mean, at least we usually see that. So, yeah. All right, so here they are. The Champ 4 are mostly in the front. You can see the 35 is probably going to win stage 1, but the 6 is really threatening that. He's going in inside. He's making his pass, and he is just zooming past the 35. Now as we're on the back straightaway. The 6 just made a fast pass there. He went a little too low, and he just lost his place and his momentum. The 60, the 6 probably caused the 60 to spin. He hit into the wall. No caution was thrown, though. Now, as we have 2 laps to go here for stage 1, you can see there's the 18. What was that? Okay, so here's the 18 on the rear of the 35. The 18 might get that second place position. Or will he win stage 1? I don't know if he can just pass, but whatever. Alright, final lap of stage 1. The Champ 4 has sort of split up. You can see on the leaderboard. By the way, any driver has a green line under their name is a part of the Champ 4. So you can see DFE and D4 are split up, and P1 and AFC are search So the 18 just gave it to the 35. They just contacted each other, and the 35 is gonna win stage 1. So, anyways. Why are you lying? Alright, so first flag is out. I don't know why. Okay. If you're on this live, make sure you're in the NNRL server and make sure you join the stage. Let's go to spectator. It doesn't get too loud. Alright, so first flag is out. So we'll have to see what's going on. I think it's just a little break maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, but we'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Have to get water, so seems like now it's a yellow flag, but the grid, no one's moving. So I guess it's still a red flag. So we'll have to see what's popping there and what's happening. I think some of the drivers just went to use the restroom and do other stuff really quick. Red flag, so I guess they're just waiting. Oh, and they're getting back. So now as they continue to pace, let's see here. So there's the 35, there's the 92 behind him. There's Cooper. He's not a part of the championship four. And it's most of them are going to go into the pits. You can see Tyler again not going into the pits. But see how that is a big one. Yeah. We will see. Alrighty, so here's a 35. The rest of the grid is gonna catch up soon. He kind of spun there a little, but I'm tired. So now, as all the drivers begin to catch up and come back, it seems like they're beginning to double up again. Which is kind of weird. All the drivers in that. So now as they're doubled up, and as we get off the turn 4, green flag is out. Let's continue racing here. Stage 2. This is the finale 300 at Homestead-Miami Speedway. So let's see how this happens. You can see Cooper is just already getting busy with the Champ 4 there. That sent him back immediately. Like that rock. So here is the pack. There's the Champ 4. Let's focus on the 35 for you can see he's just really conquering this race right now. And he's doing really good. So let's go more towards the middle of the pack. You can see there's the 17. The 60's on the rear of the 17 there. There's a lot of contact and bumping going on between multiple drivers. So that is going to potentially hinder some progress from other drivers, but you can see the 35 there is way ahead, so he's pretty much locked in, if you will. You can see there's Racing God. He was in the very back for all of stage 1, and here he is catching up. I don't know if that's really like only the Champ 4 matter, but yeah. So this is it. You can see there's the 20 just passed. The 18 and the 6. I don't know why I get tired when I stream. I yawn a lot. Anyways, you can see just the entire pack going, probably the lag. The 60 kind of low. Just went into the wall there. Not far back, so that comes up. So you can see the 6 is trying to pass the 20 there. That wasn't too. Unfortunately, I have to do some more tasks. They're making me do it. So. Anyways, I'm back. It's a little longer than expected, but anyways, we have 32 laps to go. Yeah, we have 32 laps to go in this race. So it's about to be 31. We're currently monitoring the 6 car. Let's go more towards. Well, actually, there isn't too much action. Fuck, there isn't too much action going on. It's sort of separated, so this is DFE 94. Here's P1 Collimore. Here's the 6. The 35 in front. Here is the 20. Here's the 18. Here is the 9. You can see there. Here's the 60. Here's Tyler in the 22. Here is the 17, a part of the championship 4. He's towards the back. Here's Crimson Ice in the 19 Kubota scheme. Here's Q2 Chill Cooper in the 92. We got the 66 here. Jagsby Jaggy. He is not in the champ 4. And there isn't a night racer here, so let's go back to the front of the pack. What the fuck? Alright, here. So that's 2 front. But this is the 35. You can see he's doing really good right now. He's really continuing to keep his first place position, and same thing for P1 Collymore here in the 6 car. The 18 is sort of catching up a little, but the 6 is definitely trying to catch up to the 35, that's for sure. Pardon the lag, but you can see here's the 9 car, and you can see the rest of the pack. There's Tyler, there's the 17, and there's the 60. So the 17 and the 60 are also part of the Champ 4, as you can see on the leaderboard. So there might be an issue that might happen, but if there's a caution, then we might see a little more bumper to bumper racing instead of sort of separating racing. So we'll have to see, but that's kind of what we're dealing with. God, it is lag as frick. So here's a 6, there's 35. You can see the 18 is sort of catching up, as well as the 20. The 20 and the 18, well, the 18 was doing pretty good, more particularly towards the end of stage 1. And the 20 wasn't doing good at all in stage 1. So they have both been doing pretty good in stage 2 so far. So we'll see how it ends up. They're definitely not going to win the trophy, but you can see the 20 just bumped the 18 there, and pretty hard. At least it looked like it was hard. So yeah, here's Crimson. It was a 17. He had to pit. Here's another driver. He is multiple laps down, and that's not going to serve him well. He's just going and just parking here really quick. So here's the 35. He's going back in front. You can see the pack is starting to catch up a little here. At least in the front of you, you can see the 19 and the 20 are sort of fighting a little. So let's monitor this. This is another battle that's happening right now for third place to try and get into the top three. You can see the 20 keeps passing the 18, then the 18 overtakes the 20. So it's just a little cycle that we're gonna see. You can see this 18 on the rear of the 20. And the 6 is starting to catch up a little to the 35 there. So yeah, we're just going. Pardon. Speeds upward of 200 miles per hour. So yeah, there's the 18. The 20 has sort of backed off a little, and yeah, that's kind of where they're at right now. Here's the 6 car. You can see the 35 is just in front of the 6 car. Wow, it's kind of laggy. Um, so okay, you can see there's the 18 starting and the 20 starting to catch up. That's yeah. Anyways, y'all weren't supposed to see that. But anyways, here's the 6. You can see the 20 starting to catch up to the 18 there. God, it's laggy. They just look like they're pacing. Like that's initially fixed as soon as stage 2 ends. It's just the next caution. Oh. Yeah, y'all need to fix that because y'all also have pit boxes in the sky. You can see there, look. That's the funny part. So, anyways, here's the 35. We're currently monitoring the 6. Gavin just went straight into the wall there. And that sent him back, allowing the 20 Racing God to pass. Let's check in on our 2 other Champ 4 drivers, the 17 and the 60. They're in the very back, and they're just driving. They're just cruising. They're just racing, you know? Not too much going on. They look slow because it's laggy as hell. So, just ignore that. What? Am I trying to see something? Anyways, whoa, something happened there. Let's go to our chase camera for a minute. Get some nice shots from here. Actually, let's go to the rear camera. So there's the 6. He's not doing too much right now, but we now have 18 laps to go. So we're gonna see how this stuff is gonna happen. You know, if the lab's gonna be uptakes, honestly, we need to remove the hot air balloons for real. So, yep. Oh fuck! I jumped wrong. So you can see the 60 car, the God, the Cooper AFC D4L Crimson. They're multiple laps down. That's going to be an issue. So now as we monitor the very front of the pack, you can see this is honestly the only important thing that's happening right now, as the others have gone to pit. So yeah, you can see there's that's the roof. So this is a nice spectator camera that gives us a more silent view of the scenery. And you can see there's the 35. The 6 has finally catched up. He has catched up finally. That is a very, oh, well. But yeah, he catched up. He used TV2 camera. So our other two Champ 4 drivers, they're kind of in the, they're just not doing good right now. Actually, Rewatch is in third place right now, but I don't see him anywhere. So yeah, so this is the 35. That's the 6. Into the 18, did just come out of the pits with fresh new tires. So let's see if that's going to be a threat to the 35 and the 6. As other drivers are gonna pit. So yeah, Gavin's currently a lap down. So that's kind of why D4 is in third place right now. But that might quickly change, or not really. Who knows? That might quickly change. So all of them are multiple laps down. Sorry, multiple, just one lap down. So yeah, it's not too bad. But they do all have to improve and catch up. So let's see if they get their laps back. No, Gavin's still a lap down. Where did the 6 go? Oh, he probably went to the pits. That might harm him, but it might not at the same time. So we'll see over the course of this race if it will hurt him or not, and his chances of getting stage 2. So yeah, the 35 now has to go into the pits. So that's gonna give some of the other drivers a good chance at regaining their laps and getting into the front and just reforming into the pack. So this is the 35. Alright, so let's head back to the 60 car. If he can do another lap and past the 35, and he can get back to the front. And what's doing home? So he's already ahead. So he's very laggy. We didn't have this issue during stage 1, so I don't know what's happening. Honestly, I think it's just the RVs and the hot air balloons. Yeah, whole lot of free models. I'm joking. Alright, so we can go back to our TV camera now. The pack is sort of separated. Here's the 35. He got out of time. Gavin and Racing God are ahead of him, but not in laps. Actually, Racing God is still a lap down, but yeah, Gavin's ahead actually. Where's the Jet? Oh, the 17's actually in first place right now. He is ahead right now. He just passed the Crimson Ice there, so he might win stage 2. So we're gonna see how this ends up. Yeah, God, there's not a lot of commentary I can do. It's because they're all separate. It's like there's no. So we have 11 laps to go, and 11 is the number of Denny Hamlin. Fun fact. You say it a lot, but anyways. Now we have 10 laps to. So Gavin took that first place spot now. He might actually is probably going to win stage 2 because Racing God is a lap down and he is trying to pass the 18. But the 18 is being a little just over defensive here. But if the 35 can catch up, then Gavin is probably going to win this race. Sorry, is probably going to, win the stage, but the 20 and the 18 just engaged in contact there, and that 20 is still having issues. That definitely hurt him regarding getting his lap back, and send back a little. You can see the 35 is starting to catch up to the 18 car, so that's kind of good. But yeah, look at that. There's the 18 going upwards of 170 miles per hour and even faster. So yeah. Right there's the 18 and the 35. The 35 is starting to catch up to the 18 as we now have 8 laps to go. Soon it's going to be 7 laps to go. You can see the 35 there is starting to catch up, and this calls for a chase camera. So here it is. You can see Racing God there in the back, who's 1 lap down. This is the 18, and this is the 35. The 35 is going to try and catch up. He's probably going to try and win. This is probably going to try and stage 2. Now we have 7 laps to go. Soon enough, it's going to be 6 laps to go. So we'll see how this works out. Alright, so 35 has finally gotten real close to the 18. He's starting the 18. He just passed him. That is going to be an issue. Here's the spectator cam. It's going to be an issue for the 18. They're now just side by side as they're going on the back straightaway now and entering onto turn 3. The 35 has finally gotten ahead of the 18. He must have pissed off the 18 real bad. There's a rear camera here. You can see there's the 18, and in the very back you can see Racing God's name behind Gavin's name. So the 18 is going to try and go low and fast to regain his first place spot. Now as we have 5 laps to go, the 35 is being pretty defensive here. We're about to head on to turn 3, and you can see the 18 is trying to go to the side, and he's just braking and going. Here's a roof view, and from the spectator camera, well, they're in the front now. That's a good view, but alrighty. So now they're just side by side, door to door, and they're just fighting each other. The 18's getting ahead, and then the 35 retakes that. So it's just a switcheroo thing, and the 18 now, wait, the 35 is threatening the 18 and will potentially retake that first place spot. You can see here the 35 isn't doing too much right now. You can see he's going low. The 18 is giving him an opportunity, and the 18 isn't being too defensive, which is surprising. And he just passed him, well, not fully. Here's the spectator camera, and now he passed him fully. You can see, the 18. 18 now trying to go from this side. So they're now side to side right now. Let's go back to our TV camera as we now have 2 laps to go. And whoa, the 18 just caused the 35 there. He engaged in contact, but it didn't send back at all. And he's going to keep that first place spot. Now he's been on the back straightaway. And onto turn 3, and now onto turn 4. So you can see now it is the final lap of stage 2. It seems like the 35 is really conquering the slap into the 18 there, sort of pulling back, and now it's running back straight away. Try to head on to turn 3, and we can see now we're on turn 4. And if we approach in front of the track, the 35 is going to win stage 2 here at the Finale 300. So let's do a little check up on our other Champ 4 drivers. You can see here's the 6 here. He's currently in 3rd place. AFC is not too far behind in the 60 car. Yeah, red flag is out. I believe they're going to shut down the server and fix the lag issues. So we'll be back by then. Does it feel nice to hear my voice? Anyways, so the red flag is still out. I believe, according to what they've said in the chat multiple times about the lag, that they might shut down the server and start. Yep, there it is. So you can see there. I'll like rejoin in a couple minutes. Alrighty. No, as everyone joins back. Fast. So there, she probably didn't teleport us. See how it goes. Okay. Wait, I want to get on top of the fence. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh my god, bro. Someone just post up here. So let's focus on the 35 car. As you can see here, there's a chase camera ability. Just stage 3. This is the important stage, the very, very important stage. This stage will decide who wins the championship. So this is going to be an interesting stage 3. I most definitely do think that we will see some aggressive driving. Here's, you can see they removed all the RVs and stuff. So many installs are still there, so yep. This columns have been given to start pacing, so I guess we're going to wait. And by the way, be prepared for Season X, the 10th anniversary season of the NNRL, pardon me, the 10th anniversary season of the NNRL is definitely months away. I don't think that the off season will be too long, but with all the planning that they're probably going to do, I don't know. So they're probably going to do like a 2-month or probably 1-month off season. All right, we're beginning to pace now. It's the yellow flag that's out right now, as they're just in the middle of the hold up. It just looks really not cool. So green flag. There's a red flag now. That's weird. So I guess we're gonna do some more waiting. I don't know why there's a red flag, but we'll have to see. Jason, why are you eating? Are you eating a hot dog? By the way, we are live at Homestead-Miami Speedway in the great city of Miami, Florida. Well, technically it's in Homestead, Florida, but it's in the Miami metro area, so it's in Miami, same county, all that. All right, so we're pacing now. Let's turn that on, and this is your starting layout. 18 and the 35 in the front, the 60 and the 6 in row 2, you can see Speedway in the 9, and Place and Ice, I believe, in the 19, or row 3, and you can see the 17 and the 92, and row 4, and just Tyler in row 5 all alone. So, yeah, unfortunately. So this is going to be a stage definitely worth watching. So stick around. As we already have 6 viewers, that's really good. as we now head onto turn 4 and onto the front of the track. Green flag is out. Let's continue racing here. Stage 3, the championship finale. This is the exciting moment. You can see the 35 already going ahead. There's the 18 and the 6 next to each other. There's the 16, the 17, not too far behind it. And there's the entire tag zooming by. So, let's focus on one of our Champ 4 drivers, the 35 in the very front, currently in first place. You can see there's the 6 on the Twitter. Actually, to get more interesting. You can see there's the 6 on the end of the camera, and the 18 not too far behind. Look at the 6 to make it pass. They're side by side now. And now the 6 is in front of the 35. They just passed him. So we have to get to the rear camera. Here's the 60. He's also part of the Chain 4, and the 17 is directly behind the 60 there. Yeah, there he's in the blue skin. They are all part of the Champ 4. So the entire Champ 4 is in the front right now. So let's go back to our TV camera here on TV2. Contact between the 6, the 17, and the 60. They're just all fighting each other for that first place spot. That was a battle for second place. The 35 is conquering so far stage 3. We'll see over the course of this race. The 35 does. You can see the 60 and the 17 there are all side by side. Let's focus on the 6 car for a moment, get a more centered view of the front. The 60 is kind of pulling back. The 12, Tyler, is beginning to catch up and head towards the front of the pack. Anyways, so there's no lag at all. That's a good thing. So now they're all like single file right now, but it's shifty. So let's go to the 17 now. He's a part of the championship for the 18 and the 12 just slammed into the wall. That was a very hard hit. No caution issue. It seems like cabin froze and caused that. So there's a caution. That was a pretty hard slam though. Like that is absolutely wrecked into the wall. But yeah. So here are all the Champ 4 drivers in the very front. It seems okay. I thought you could know if it's going really low. But they're just all doubled up right now. I didn't see the restart song. Anyways, green flag is out. Let's continue racing. You can see there Crimson and the 60 just immediately for it. Let's focus at the front. The 17 is now in the back. That's not good for him. The 92 is spinning. Where's the 35? Alright, here's the 35. So the 6. The 6 just took that from 35. The 60 also passed the 35. The 35 and the 60 are now side by side. 92 spinning again, slamming into the wall. He's having some issues. We are currently at lap 98 out of 150. We have a lot of laps to go in this night race here for the finale 300 at Homestead. Okay, that's how it works. I thought I put my hand on accident. Anyways, here's the 35 and the 6. You can see the 60 is not too far behind. And the 70 is starting to pass a lot of people. He was in the dead back. He was dead last. But he's starting to catch up, and that's a good thing. You can see on the leaderboard, he's in 6th place. And by the way, championship championship 4 driver has a green line under their name, so just watch out for that when you look at the leaderboard, the ticker, and all that. So we're about to get into lap 100. You can see the 6 and the 35 side by side now. 50 laps to go. And you can see also the 60 there and the 9 are side by side. The 9 is sort of in the middle part, like in the back area of the middle. And he definitely catched up. That's something he hasn't done over the season. So, yeah. Let me just get this here. All right, the 6 and the 35 are fighting each other once again for that 1st place spot. You can see here, they were just door to door, like they were in contact right there. And it's a little laggy, but it's gone now. You can see the 60s there on like just really on the rear of the 6. The 35 is just zooming by the 60s, sort of it's a little bit. The 35 just slammed into the wall. And he's going to maintain that 1st place spot. So, good for him. Let's see the 6. It's sort of, the pack is sort of starting to separate a little. You can see the 17 has finally catched up to the front of the pack. And the 60 just bumped into the 35. Look at all these camera flashes coming from the audience. Isn't that nice? Anyway, so here's the 6. He overtook the 35, but it seems like the 35 is going to quickly take that because he's on the rear of the 6, and now he just went in between the 60, the 17, and the 6 to get to that top 3 area. And that's not going to be too particularly good for the 6. But here's the 6 passing, or at least trying to. He was just door to door with the 60, the 17 losing control a bit, and that set him back. Here's the 60, the 9. The 35 is going in, but you can see there's the 6, the 60, not too behind. Here's the 9. Coming in out of nowhere, he passed a lot of cars in advance. He's now directly behind the 6. So, he's going to take 1st place with what? Here's the 35. He's attempting to pass the lane and successful. The 35 is now on the rear of the 6. Now as we head on to turn 3. Go to our TV1 camera. Now we're going off to turn 4. And 45 laps to go. Caution was issued. Even looking at some. Sorry. I'm gonna charge my AirPods real quick. Now you can see we're all heading into the pits. So just fixing puddles. Alrighty. So let's fix that. Yeah. Guess they flagged it. Almost the entire pack went into the pits. The entire pack went into the pits. So, AFC got really held back. He's dead last right now. Well, not dead last, but he's in the back. Pardon that. But that's not going to help as we now have 44 laps to go. His chances of winning this championship are sort of slim. Alright, here's the 6 and the 17, both in the front. Green flag's out. Let's continue racing. And, hold on, let me turn up the volume. The 6, the 17 just already getting competitive. And also the 18, he was not in the front before that caution. And he's catched up now. So, let's see how that will impact the race. Let's go ahead and chase the 18, he catched up. The 35 is definitely making contact there. Push a little inward. They're just all bumping each other. So, it's so loud. Alright, let's focus on P1 Collymore here in the 6 car. You can see the 35 is directly on his rear. And you can see there's a 17 side by side with him. Now as they head on to turn 1 and turn 2 now. It's sort of too wide-ish. You can see the 6 is now just ruling this race right now. He's doing really good. And that might get him the win. 4 laps to go. You can see the 35 is trying to make a pass. They're side to side. And the 35 was successful, now getting in front of the 6. The 17 is getting super close to the 6. They're going bumper to bumper. Here's the 2 wide on the back straightaway, now heading on to turn 3. You can see these 3 Championship 4 drivers are just all competing with each other for the first place. AFC is not too far behind. You can see he's actually in the frame now. And Pool Guy, 9 car is behind it. So the entire Championship 4 is now in the front. 35 and the 17 are side by side, door to door. The 6 is just doing really good right now. There's the rest of the pack there. And here they all are. The entire pack zooming by. Some good sounds, no? Alright, here's the 6. You can see the 60 there past the 17 and the 35 to get to where he is now. He's going to pass the 6 now. He's now in first place right now, but the 35 is going to be quick to compete. And the 6 too. Well, he kind of went outside. Let's focus on the 35. He's sort of in the middle of things, so he's kind of centered with the front of the pack. Here they zoom by. Now heading on to turn 1. You can see the 60 is maintaining that first place spot. But the 35 is on his rear. That may be a threat. And you can see the 6 just went in between the 35 and the 60. And the 17 just pushed the 60. That's going to cause the 60 and the 17 to wreck. And they did crash into the drivers. So, that's going to be a caution. That's the 5th caution of stage 3 actually, because we restarted the server. So that is not too bad for a stage, but we do expect stage 3 to be chaotic because it's the championship. So, yeah. Alrighty. They are now doubled up, and we're actually 1 hour and 29 minutes into this stream. By the way, this race, the race replay will go into YouTube tonight, or really just after I do this broadcast. I assume the green flag will not be issued because it just happened. And there's still a yellow flag. So, but yeah, as I was saying, the race replay for this will be on YouTube. Broadcast on YouTube because of something else. So here's the race replay will be available on YouTube right after this race finishes. I'm gonna download, publish it, and all that. So now, as the entire pack is doubled up, let's focus on the 6 car for a moment. You can see there's the 35 and the 6. It's almost a perfect 2-wide if it were not for the 60. And he's in between. And now he's just causing issues. So, yeah. Alright, as we now approach the start-finish line, green flag is out. Let's continue racing here at Homestead. The finale 300. There are 34 laps to go. The 35 already passing the 6 car. They're both like side by side. Yeah, that was a loud roar. The 92 recovered. He was in the back. He's doing pretty good now, and now he's pretty much in front. You can see there's the 60 and the 17 trying to catch up and get to the front, but I don't think the other non-champion drivers are going to. Currently, the 17 car is in 7th place. That's not going to be too good for him. Yeah, here's the 6. There's the 35. They're side by side. You can see they're just racing each other really hard. The 6 is going and he just crashed into the 17 and the 18. They're out of control now. No caution was issued. They're just going to enter back into the race and get back in there. So here here's ASC in the 60 car. That actually set probably more back. Really good. Well, it's not really good for him, but it's setting back good. Really setting back. So that's for the driver in the 6 car. But here's the 60. He's currently ruling this race right now. He conquered it. And now it's just sort of single file on the back straightaway. Now we get on to turn 3 and on to turn 4. And we're now at the front of the track. So the 60 is going to maintain that first place spot. You see the 35 is going to be a real threat. And 35 just took that first place spot back. And this is a competition worth watching between the 60 and the 35. It's now just on to turn 4. There they go, zooming by. So, let's get a bit of a chase cam here. Here is the 60. There's the 35. You can see not too far back is the 92. Here he is. There's the 9 on the tail of Cooper. as you can see here, let's let them keep it for a while. Yeah, they're just fighting to maintain the place. 92 is fighting to maintain this place, and the 9 is trying to get the place. Here's the front of that. There's the 35 and the 60 cars. They're side to side right now as they head onto turn 3 and on to turn 4. Now they're bumper to bumper. They're fighting each other for first place. Here they go, zooming by. Maybe a little better in the stadium. No longer sort of separating now. Gap is starting to form. But the 35 right now. Pardon the lag if there is any. Oh. Uh-oh. Nope, we're good. Alright. So here's the 35 and the 60. They just engaged in contact there. Look at them. They're just fighting each other. So there's the 60 and the 35. They're side to side now. They were just door to door. They're separated now, and now they're just going bumper to bumper. Like literally bumper to bumper. He's on his ass. And there they go zooming by as they now head on to turn 1. And onto turn 2. This is way too long. What else to say? They just keep fighting each other for first place, and that's just sort of the cycle that's happening. We actually saw that on the last race before this one that I broadcasted between. I'm not sure. Yeah, and actually, if you missed the Cactus Jack 200, and if you missed the other race, I forgot the name, that was at Charlotte, that was part of the 3rd round playoffs before this race. You can watch it on the YouTube. The replays are on there, and after this stream is done, the replay will be this race and will be published to YouTube. The 35 is on the wall there. He kind of lost control there. That is going to set him back a little. You can see here the 6th car is starting to catch up. And the 60 car is just ruling this race right now. Let's head to Cooper, who's in the middle of the packs and it's in the center. It's actually at the DFE 94. Yeah. So the 35 is definitely going to try and catch up, and you can see who's trying to catch up. The 92 there, doing really good racing right now. Pardon the lag. The 18 and the 9 slam into the wall, and that's not particularly good for them. Where's the 8? Sorry. Oh, wow, he's in the back. So that's not doing good for him. He's in 8th place right now, the 17 car, and he's part of the Champ Force, so he needs to get up. As we now have 21 laps to go to about to be 20, as we are now getting off of, getting off of turn 4 now. We now have 20 laps to go. We're getting closer and closer to the end of this race, to the end of the NNRL season. Season 9. This is going to be a big moment. The 60 is currently in first place right now. He's doing really good. Let's take a look at our other drivers. Here's the 35. He's trying to catch up. By the way, according to Kai, he's actually driving he's in 3rd place in the 6th car. here he is. Apparently, the winner for this race wins $1,000. Yeah, so whoever wins this race may apparently win $1,000. He probably meant Robux, but yeah. Anyways, we're already starting to see some keys in the chat, which when someone puts a key in the chat for the people who didn't know. So seems like Bear and someone else is gonna hit right now. So this track is gonna get a little more empty as they head into the pits. It seems like Tyler is not racing anymore. I think he's not gonna finish. So yeah, let's head back to the front. So the 18 is actually starting to catch up. As you can see there, Gavin, he was in the back of the front. He's starting to catch up. Oh wow, yes, he's getting so he's gonna lose his position there. So let's see. Is he gonna lose his momentum or is he gonna keep it? So that allows the 35 to take first place, but the 6 is threatening that. You can see the 6 is on his rear, and there's the 18 not too far behind who is catching up. We are almost 2 hours into this stream, and I do want to interview the winner, you know, depending on who it is. Ooh. Damn. I'm always yawning when I'm on the stream. Anyways, we have 15 laps to go. This is when stuff is going to get aggressive and heated. But right now we're just focusing on these two cars in the front as the rest of the grid is just going to the pits. You can see. So these two drivers, they might pit or they might just continue until the end. And so this is just the grand competition, the only one to watch. So you can see there's the 35 and the 6 side by side. If a caution happens, that will definitely give a chance to the 60 car and especially the 17 car to get back up and potentially win. But everyone but the 35 and the 6 cars are a lap behind, if not more. So that is going to be an issue. You can see the 35 is now sort of separating from the 6 car. That might be an issue for him. But now let's focus on the 6 car. It's been a while since he's been in first place. He finally catched up, and now it's just a grand battle between the two. It seems like Kai actually has to pit, so the 35 might actually conquer this race for now. The 6 is going to have to pit, and the 35 car here is going to be in first place. He's the he's just one of the only people. Oh, well, he's going to the pits now, so we'll see if AFC can catch up. Now we're doing all this towards the end of the race, which is kind of surprising that we're doing this towards the end of the race, but whatever. So here's AFC. He regained his lap, and DFE pitting is gonna give him a chance the other drivers to regain their laps. Oh, the 17 car is 3 laps behind. We can basically just say that he is not going to win the championship, which is unfortunate for him, but oh well. The 60 car. Oh not yet in first place yet. You can see there's the 6 car. There's the 35 car over there. The 60 car just passed the 35. The 6, if he can catch up, may try and challenge the 35 and the 60 in the championship. So now, as we have 9 laps to go, the 60 car is currently in first place right now. He was one of the first to pit. He was one of the first to pit, and he was in the front. So now he has regained that first place spot. It seems like the 6 is trying to go very low, and it's not too successful for him right now. So he might go on the side. Nope. So the 35 and the 60 are side by side. The 35 is keeping that first place spot. And the 6 is not passing the 60. The 60 and the 6 are now side by side. And here is now the 3 drivers all competing for the championship. The racing is getting a bit aggressive. Now, as we have 7 laps to go, this is the moment to watch out for. You can see there's a 60. Let's focus on the 35. So they're all just in a single line. Now they're just here's the 6. He's on the rear of the 35. You can see there's the 60 not too far behind. The 6, an unsuccessful pass. He's gonna try and make more passes. It's getting really competitive as we're getting close to the 5-lap mark. There's the 60. He's catching up. The 6 and the 35, they're side by side. The 6 passed the 35 there, and the 6 is currently in first place. And the 35 might, what how? How is this in second place? Anyways, so they're all in a line. You can see the 6 is really just conquering it right now. So we're currently monitoring the 35 right now. We're about to head to the 6 car here. The 35 did try to make a pass. That was unsuccessful. And here he is with a pass. He sort of shoved the 6 and the 60. The 60 almost lost control there. But the 6 regained his first place spot. So that's really good for him. The 35 might try again. We now have 3 laps to go. 3 laps until the champion is crowned. This is the moment. Here, you can see the 6 and the 35. They were just door to door. They're side by side now. The 35 with the pass. He took that first place spot from the 6 car. The 6 car is going to attempt another pass here. You can see them zooming by, and the 6 car retook that first place spot. Seems like every time someone overtakes him, he overtakes them back and keeps it. So the 6 car is likely to win unless who knows, a photo finish might happen at all. It might be a very close. It might be a very close finish that requires a photo. So now, final lap. Let's head on to our chase camera here. For a better view, here's the 35 on the rear of the 6 car. The 60 is on the rear of the 35. The 60 does not have a chance at winning the championship right now. The 35 does though, and you can see the 6 is conquering right now. And here's an up top view. And it seems like The 6 will be winning the Season 9 NNRL Championship. Jason is number 35. Congratulations to P1 Collymore in the 6 car, aka Kai, the league owner. So that's a nice win to add to his win streak. You can see on the sticker there. And this is a win celebrating. So, yeah. So, oh, yes, this is the thing. Wait, I have to like. Oh, I'm already here. So, all right. All right, go on the VC so you can hear the thing. Where you at? Where you at, kid? Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. Fuck.
I'm on the flag for. Don't get over here, guy. I dropped it.
Let me up. What the hell? Yeah, what the hell? Anyways.
I have no idea. Should we just shut down? Yeah, I guess.
Yo.
We'll shut down real quick. TPL in 1 second.
All right.
It didn't drop. I'll just go grab it. Let's freaking go, dude. Which garage are they? Oh, here they are. Which one's second? First one. First one? Oh. On the left? There we go. I got it.
Yo, let me up, bruh. Merch.
Jason, hit the.
So here's P1 Collymore. Here's the 6 celebrating his win.
They should do it.
Here's the 6 celebrating his win.
Need smoke, you ready? You get colored smoke this time. What color? Don't give me red. Don't give me red. You want yellow or something? What do you want? Yeah. Yeah, you're not doing it well. Should I give you, set grab? Give me yellow. Give me yellow. That is yellow. This is not yellow. This is white. Is that white? Yeah, I set grab myself. Yeah. If it's yellow for everyone else, then it's fine. Oh, get a picture of me, just, ATP. Well, you get a picture of me, like, actually, I'm smoking, so I can just go straight without the smoke real quick with my flag. Why is it breaking? Oh, okay. Yeah, good season, good race. Very fun. Oh, this is a beautiful picture. That would have been a beautiful picture with the sun. Wait. Don't do a burnout.
Damn, like hurry up.
Sun in a second.
Fuck.
Like what? Like this? Wait. Stop your car. Stop. Send Jason.
Yo, oh my god, bro. Hold up.
I got a picture.
Alrighty, 35, get out the fucking way.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So we do want to run
oh
this.
my god.
I didn't even know I
Very sweet.
You didn't even know I burnout. Give me some. I'm a G feel like this. I'm a G feel like this. Look like it.
Yo, what the hell?
Oh, get out the way.
You're getting your camera shot on the stream.
Oh wait, yeah. Can't you just go on free cam?
Well, I'm on my iPad, so
Yeah, you're right.
I'm getting a good shot.
Oh, you better get some fucking good pictures. I need to feel like this. I need to feel like this.
Woo! got too close. Oh shit.
What rig championship night racer shit? Oh my god.
Yeah. Nah, that's crazy.
Alright, I'm pretty much done, I guess.
Is there a victory lane?
Yeah.
Alright, take it to victory lane.
Unsmoke me. Thank you. Alright. I'm going to victory lane.
Alright, we'll see you at victory lane.
And forward. FYI, this does have mass.
Just coming through here. Oh, I don't think there's a. Oh yeah, it's like way down there. So go way down here.
Yeah, I guess I entered the wrong way. Whatever.
Oh my god. Yo, this kid's gonna save me. Alrighty, here comes the championship winner. Did you just run over Jason? Alrighty, look. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit.
Where'd it go? Get out, Trevor. Get out.
Yeah, I hopped in.
Jump out.
Yo, I can't jump out. Okay, there.
I'll reposition it. I got a TP. TP myself. Yeah, just be up there. You know, TP
Oh. Alrighty, Kai. Alrighty, Kai. So, what,
I did.
oh, so,
Bad boy.
oh, okay. So, are you proud of yourself for winning?
Yes, I'm very proud of this. Oh, not proud of this fucking flag. I'm very proud of this number 6 Outback Ford Mustang for P1 Motorsports. I'm really proud of what we've done today. I mean, we went from dead last with like 35 to go or so, and I mean, we absolutely charged the field. We had our teammate behind us, and you know he couldn't really follow. He kind of got screwed, but I was pushing. I was driving till the tires came off. And
Alrighty.
we got up to the front with like 15 to go. got to the lead before pitting, and when we pitted,
Alrighty.
cycled out third, I think, so second or third, and then it was on from there. We had our teammate battling us, the 60, and then we had my own driver in the 35, battling. But it was all fun. It was clean racing for the most part. Really fun race. I'm just really proud of P1 Motorsports. I want to thank Dal and really proud of myself for getting my 12th win on the season, 32 wins total or something,
Wow.
and getting my second win in 3 seasons. Could have been three in 3 seasons, but we'll take two for three. We'll take it.
Alrighty. So can we get the second place and third place drivers here? Where they at?
Okay,
Second place and third place. But also, Kai, what do you plan to how do you plan to prepare for the 10th anniversary season?
I honestly haven't put much thought to it. With 2 divisions, we plan on running a couple D2 races or a technical deal. But my biggest thing is just going for that third cup. But we got a good lineup of drivers for next season. Really focused on my own team as well, with who I'm putting in the driver's seat. But I think my team, P1 Motorsports, next season will be really fast. I'm running on P1 Motorsports. KM Motorsports will also hopefully be pretty fast. But it makes me happy that my driver, who's retiring, finished second.
Who's retiring?
Jason, he finished second.
Damn. Let him up. Let him up.
Yeah. But yeah, we're looking forward to the clash and every testing and the duels and everything. We're just gonna put caution to the wind, I guess.
Alrighty. So Jason, I hear you're retiring. Um
Hey, Jason, talk. Talk? Am I not talking?
we didn't hear you the first time. So
You're talking now.
why are you retiring? Oh, well, I guess we're not doing that one because the stage ended. But anyways, that's gonna end our coverage here. Thank you guys for joining us for all these races in the NNRL playoffs. Congratulations, Kai, and we'll see you in a couple of months for Season X, the 10th anniversary season of the NNRL. Goodbye.